Hello, snakes! My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday. Yep, and this time I'll be talking about the top 20 best cards in 5th Dawn. Yeah, 5th Dawn's a cool set, actually. Yeah, and it's the final set of the block of the Maraudon block, which is Maraudon, Darksteel, and finally 5th Dawn. And yeah, it's really cool, this set. Yeah. And well, yeah. It's really cool set. Yeah. I like it. And yeah. And well, yeah, that's the final set of 5th Dawn. And yeah, that's the yeah, this is a thing is that next week I'll be premiering this podcast because I will be in Egypt. So remember to stay tuned next Tuesday for the Ajani podcast, which will happen on Tuesday next week, right at this time. But yeah, let's start off our podcast with our number 20. Yep, it's always like that. Well, oh what? No. Well, not really always like that. Like last week there's like 26 like cards in the podcast, and next week will only be 12, but yeah, this time, yeah, in general it's the 20. But yeah, our number 20 was important, Fist of Suns, which many people call the Infinity Gauntlet. You know, it's kind of like the Infinity Gauntlet because it has the 5 colors on it, making each color a stone. Also, the thing is that some of the stones look just like the Avengers Endgame ones, or the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity War. Yeah, do you like Avengers? Do you like Marvel in general? I do. Well, what about you? Because Fist of Suns is kind of like the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah. And it's really good as well. Say 3 mana artifact. You may pay Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you play. There's a card with a similar effect, which I also sometimes want to call that card Thanos because, well, yeah, Joda literally has the Fist of Suns ability, which the Fist of Suns looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, which, since Joda has the Fist of Suns effect, which Fist of Suns looks like Infinity Gauntlet, then Joda wields the Infinity Gauntlet, and therefore is Thanos. Yeah, practically saying. But yeah, of course it's not true, but if you think of it, linking the Fist of Suns to the Infinity Gauntlet, and yeah, you know, okay, Jodak, 4 mana, 4/3, legendary human wizard. No, it's below average, but yeah, flying. You may pay Wooburg, yeah. Same thing as Fist of Suns. Let's get to our number 19. And we've got our Bringer cycle. The Bringers are the only Bringers in Magic the Gathering, yeah? And there's only 5 Bringers. There's one for each color. They are cycle, and they are all in this same slot. Bringer of the Red Dawn's probably the best out of them, but yeah, that's why I use that. But all the Bringers are practically the same. Bringers are 9 mana 5/5s, which can be cast for Wooburg rather than its whole mana cost to have trample and a powerful ability. And in this case, Bringer of the Red Dawn, these 9 mana 5/5, yeah, that's below average, but if you pay Wooburg, it's on average. Yeah. Trample, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may active treason target creature. Yeah. At the beginning of your upkeep, active treason. Practically that, yeah. Every turn, that's really good. The other ones are like draw 2 or create 3/3 beast or return a green one is to create 3/3 beast, blue one's to draw 2. Yeah, that's the red one. The white one was to return an artifact or enchantment from graveyard to hand, I think. And what was the black one? Let's find out. And oh, Bringers of the White Dawn is actually the best one because it brings artifacts from your graveyard to battlefield. And the Black Dawn actually. Oh yeah. So basically, Bringer of the White Dawn brings an artifact from your graveyard to battlefield. And Black Dawn, you make Vampiric Tutor on your upkeep, which is really good because you Vampiric Tutor for something which you will draw on your draw step. So it's really good. The thing is that it costs 2 life. It's literally Vampiric Tutor, the Black Dawn. But I honestly believe Bringer of the White Dawn's the best because it just keeps on bringing back your artifacts and it's powerful. And yeah. And Bringer of the Black Dawn just tutors, but that's number 3 because Bringer of the Red Dawn just steals your opponent's creatures on turn of turn. And you can do anything with them. You can sometimes like sack them to certain effect. So you get a bonus and not just that, but your opponent doesn't get the creature back. It's really good, actually. Green Dawn's the worst because, well, yeah, only creates a 3/3 beast. Blue Dawn is just the second worst. Just draws 2. But card draw is not that bad, don't worry. Let's get to our number 18. It is. We got the Beacon of Immortality. Yeah. You might think, why aren't all the beacons in the same slide? Like Bringer of the Red Dawn. It's the thing is that the beacons, they each have their separate effects and like some are much better than others. Red Dawn, the red beacon did not manage to get spawned in this podcast, but yeah, Beacon of Immortality is just really good. 6 mana instant, double target player's life total. Shuffle Beacon of Immortality back to the library. It's really good. Just doubles the life total and yeah, and then it can recur because it comes back to the deck. Therefore, you might draw into it again and do it again. Or you can use Tainted Remedy and kill an opponent. Because when you double the life total, they gain life equal to the life total. But since that life gain it's actually losing life, then they lose life equal to life total and they die. Genius! Although that won't resolve. Probably. But hey, genius! See? Let's get to our number 17, and it is. And we've got the Mirror Incubator. If you run lots of artifacts in there, then Mirror Incubator's a good card. Yeah. Mirror Incubator is a 6-mana artifact, 6 mana tap, sack to search for any number of artifacts, exile them, and shuffle them back to the library. What the heck? Something happened. Okay, never mind, yeah. And shuffle them back to the library. And yeah. And it's really good with Perforos and Altar of the Brood, yeah. Perforos, Altar of the Brood, and Impact Tremors. It's really good because you deal a lot of damage to opponents and mill them as well. Yeah. Also Corpse Knight would be good as well. But thing is that it's only to one opponent, I think. Wait, Corpse Knight was it for one opponent? Oh, it's to each opponent. In case if you actually own a copy of a misprinted Corpse Knight, but you don't own a copy of the actual Corpse Knight, remember, Corpse Knight is a 2/2, not a 2/3. Yeah. Because once I seen there's like this misprint of a Corpse Knight, which was actually a 2/3, not 2/2. But remember, it's a 2/2, not 2/3. But yeah, Corpse Knight's good enough as a 2/2. Perforos, yeah, say is the 4-mana 6/5 legendary enchantment creature god. Yeah, he's above average, indestructible, but as long as your devotion to red is less than 5, he isn't a creature. It's not even can't attack, can't block. He isn't a creature. It's not like the Amonkhet ones, which can't attack or block unless a certain condition is met. For some strange reason, Perforos, well, the Pharos gods in general, aren't creatures when you don't meet the conditions. Yes, when another creature enters, Perforos deals 2 damage to your opponent, 3 mana. Creatures you control get +1/+0 on turn of turn. That's one. Number 16. Clock of Omens is our number 16. 4-mana artifact, tap 2 untapped artifact, 2 untapped artifact. And yeah. It can generate all sorts of combos. It's also really good in a Cheerios commander deck with Joyra as your commander. It's really, really good. Yeah. Next one to our number 15. And we got the Pentad Prism. It's a 2-mana artifact which is literally played in everything, like including those Goryo decks. Like they also play Pentad Prism. Many decks run it. It's a 2-mana artifact with Sunburst. It actually goes really good with a Trinisphere, because if Trinisphere is on the battlefield, it can enter 3 charge counters instead of 2. Because, well, yeah, I think it's 2 mana, so you can only spend 2 colors, so it's, yeah, just a 2 charge. Remove a charge to add 1 mana of any color to map pool. But still, either way, it's really good because it just does double ramp, and color fixing, and really good as well. It's kind of like a Manamorphose. It's better though, actually. Because, well, yeah, you know, better color fixing, mana ramp, yeah. Let's get to our card 14. And it is simply 14. We got the Beacon of Tomorrows. Beacon of Tomorrows is an 8 mana sorcery. Target player takes an extra turn after this one. Shuffle Beacon of Tomorrows to its owner's library. Yeah. And there's a better version, which was printed in M19. Rotate it out, it's the Buybots promo, Nexus of Fate. Yeah, it's 7 mana instant. Take an extra turn after this one. If it will go to graveyard from anywhere, reveal it and shuffle into your library instead. It's better, because even if you don't cast Nexus of Fate, it will still get shuffled back. Like, if it gets countered, if it gets milled, it will shuffle back. It's not like Beacon of Tomorrows, it has to resolve to shuffle back. Anyway, Beacon of Tomorrows is more expensive in mana. Well, yes, it lets and turns into, and it's a sorcery, not an instant. Yes, you can let someone else take the extra turn, but why would you? Not sure if it matters much. Unless if you're playing a Commander Kingdoms match and you're a knight, or at least you pretend to be a knight, and you give the king an extra turn. That is a thing. But yeah, let's get to our number 13 there, and it is we got the Beacon of Unrest. It's also really good. It's a 5 mana sorcery. Put target artifact or creature from a graveyard into play under your control. Shuffle it back into your library. Yeah. It's really good because it just brings back any creature or any artifact from any player's library. So just, not library, graveyard. And it's really good. And it recurs as well. Shuffles it back. Not sure if there's a better version of, I think there's no such thing as a better version of Beacon of Unrest. Like, Nexus of Retrieval. What? Like, Nexus of Retrieval. 4 mana, instant. Put target artifact or creature from your graveyard onto battlefield. Return target artifact or creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. If Beacon of Retrieval would be put into a player's graveyard from anywhere, instead reveal Nexus of Retrieval and shuffle it back to your library. What? If they make that, it'll be busted. Yeah, literally. Like, M21 Biobots promo. Nexus of Retrieval. It will be really powerful. Yeah. Number 12, and it is we got the Beacon of Creation. The Beacon of Creation is really good because it's 4 mana sorcery. Create a 1/1 insect for each forest and shuffle it back into the deck. Yeah, for each forest you control. And yeah, it can get to massive amounts and recurring as well. Yeah, like if you're playing mono green or most of your deck is forests, then you'd create lots of insects with that, recur, it comes back, yeah, just you draw it back and wow, it's just purely powerful. Really good in Commander. All of those cards are like good in Commander. Yeah. They're just plain Commander staples so far. Yeah. Next card, number 11, and they are Sometimes, but not always, I like to include infinite combos in my podcasts, or at least really powerful combos. Well, this time, it's combo time! Yeah, well, it's our cards number 11. We got 4 cards in our number 11 slot. Yeah, which go infinite if they're all combined together. They're all in the same set. Yeah. That's what makes this combo cool. They're all in the same set. So, we first up got Summoning Station. Summoning Station is a 7-mana artifact. Tap, create a 2/2 pincher. What is a pincher exactly? Is it some kind of crab? Like, it pinches because of that? Or lobster? I don't know. When an artifact dies, you may untap Summoning Station. Blasting Station, 3-mana artifact. Tap, sack a creature to deal 1 damage to any target. When a creature enters the battlefield, you may untap Blasting Station. The cards 11 continued. Grinding Station, which is a 2-mana artifact. Well, yeah, this is 7-mana, 3-mana, 2-mana artifact. For tap, sack, target player mills free. When an artifact enters the battlefield, you may untap Grinding Station. Now, Salvaging Station, 6-mana artifact, tap, bring back target non-creature artifact with CMC 1 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And when a creature dies, and you may untap Salvaging Station. Yeah. So, how the combo works. Let's say we start off. Let's say you had a Terrarion or the Chromatic Star as your 1-mana artifact, or if you want to add infinite draw to the combo, like draw your whole deck. If you want to add infinite, well, not really infinite. If you want to add draw your whole deck into a combo, then just use Terrarion or Chromatic Star. Otherwise, just use Baubles or stuff like that. Baubles or Web Knights. Any 1-mana artifact can be good. Even Soul Ring. So Salvaging Station, bring back, let's say, Soul Ring, for example. If you don't want to do the draw part, or if you do want to do the draw part, let's bring back Chromatic Star. Also, Summoning Station, tap to create a pincher. Okay, so Blasting Station will blast. We'll just sacrifice the pincher to deal 1 damage to an opponent. Salvaging Station untaps because a creature died. Grinding Station, sacrifice that artifact you brought back to make a player mill free. Now, if you use Chromatic Star or Terrarion, you draw a card because when the artifact dies, you draw a card. For the star or the star or for the Terrarion, which then causes Summoning Station to untap. Then we tap Summoning Station to put a 2/2 pincher, which untaps Blasting Station. Now you tap Salvaging Station to bring back the artifact you sacrificed, which untaps Grinding Station. And you do this all over again. Same process, same order, until eventually all your opponents died. Or all your opponents died and decked out. And the thing is that they might have a response to it. Like, they might use Tail's End or Stifles or anything that can counter-activate or trigger abilities. You can just you can use the Chromatic Star to draw out your deck to find answers like Force of Will, Pact of Negation. Force of Negation is not a good option because it's probably your turn while you're doing it. You might do it in your opponent's upkeep, but I don't know. They would have untapped, so they might have mana open easily. But let's get to our number 10. And it is we got the Cranial Plating. Cranial Plating. It's just a common and so good. How surprising. It's surprising how a common is really good as well. Like, it's banned in Pauper. Like, it's played in Modern. And yeah, it's too good. Yeah. It's part of a cycle, which are 2 mana artifacts, which equip for 1 and do some sort of effect. But you can pay 2 color to instant speed equip. Yeah, which you don't really care about that part, but hey, it's equip creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. It's really good because many affinity decks in Modern play it, and some commander decks run it, but not usually. It's mainly a Modern staple for affinity and affinity hardened scales to make their creatures big. And yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Just do big amounts of damage. Yeah. There's a reason why it's banned in Pauper. Let's get... Well, yes. Speaking of banned in Pauper, yesterday, they banned Arkham's Astrolabe from Pauper as part of the emergency banning, which is what we all didn't expect. Like, the purpose was mainly to ban the standard card Field of the Dead. But we all expected Golos to get banned. Not Field, but Golos did not get banned because have you seen there is no such thing as a Golos triangle? Like, for example, there's Golos Field, Golos Fires, and Golos Field Fires. But there is no such thing as Field Fires, and it's by themselves. That's the thing. There's no such thing as Field Fires. Golos Field and Golos Fires and Golos Field Fires are a thing, but not Field Fires. So the card that had to get banned, Golos, because it was played more. But yeah, the thing is that the problem. So it was more of a straight line than a triangle with Golos in the middle. One end had fires, and the other one had the field. Things that the field of dead was the problematic one, so they had to ban it. The things that before rotations, it was just Field of the Dead on its own with Scape Shift. And then also the thing is that there's also a deck that uses Cavalier Fires, which was like uses Red Cavalier and Blue Cavalier with Fires of Invention, which you just play them both, then just activate Cavalier, Red Cavalier, Red Cavalier, Red Cavalier, swing for lethal. Yeah. I once got hit for 23 damage by that deck. I got him down to 3. I had it all set up to kill him. And then, out of nowhere, Blue Cavalier, Red Cavalier. He already had a Red Cavalier on the battlefield. Activate. Swing for lethal. And wait. What? Did you just swing for lethal? I was like at 20 HP and he didn't even hit me yet. And all of a sudden he just one-shot me when I had the winning position and a plot twist happened. Yeah. It's so unexpected. The thing is that we got number 9. Simply 9. And it is. Since Bribery is a good card, because Bribery searches for a creature from the opponent's library and puts it onto battlefield, well, Acquire is the same thing for artifacts, and Acquire is a good card as well, because gets out your opponent's best artifact and you keep it instead. It's good. It's really good. Like, it can stop combos. Like, have you seen the Nev Disc combo? Like, it's Nevnos Disc, Nevros Disc, the Mickelson Flatus and Dark Steel Forge. All these three just break the opponent's board. Well, Acquire, just take one of the two. Or either Dark Steel Forge or the Mickelson. So not the Mickelson, the disc. So you stop the opponent from doing the combo. Yeah. It's really good. Let's get to our number 8. Golden 8! And it is. When all 5 suns rise at dawn, there was this Golos player in Commander who brought back 5 cards from his graveyard to his hand. But then the dawn was gone. And that's it. And the Golos player had what he needed. The 5 cards, which he picked up for 5 mana, or cast for free, with Golos's activation ability. And you can then... Okay, yes. Well, you know it. Number 8, All Suns Dawn. Which, of course, it's the 5th dawn. And there's the 5 suns, which unite. The thing is that the 5th sun that appeared was the... Wait. Never mind. We got another card that literally occupies... Well, All Suns Dawn actually shares a spot with Vedalken Orrery. Vedalken Orrery is our number 8 as well. It doesn't usually happen, but there's 2 cards that have the same power level. And All Suns Dawn plus Vedalken Orrery have the same power level, because in All Suns Dawn, like in a 5 mana 5 color deck for 5 mana, brings back 5 cards. That's too good. Yeah, it's really good. It's like Conflux, but from graveyard. All Suns Dawn gets it out, but Vedalken Orrery has the same power level as well, because it lets you flash everything. Yeah, for say 4 mana artifact. Although Leyline of Anticipation, it was not in the set, but it's better than Vedalken Orrery, because Leyline can be placed from opening hand. And if you place it from opening hand, it's free. But otherwise, it's... Yeah, not bad. But, hey, 2 cards. I just forgot about the Vedalken Orrery. So, we mark it in number 8. Since All Suns Dawn is special, and so is Vedalken Orrery, and they both deserve the same spot. But yeah, it doesn't usually happen. You might instead make this a 21 card podcast and judge whether All Suns Dawn or Vedalken Orrery, which one's better, and put which one on top, which one on bottom. I'd say Vidalk and Orrery is better than Sunstone, but they both share the number 8 spot, in my opinion. But let's get to the number 7. Simply 7. And it is. Auriok Champion. Auriok Champion is a 2-mana 1/1 human cleric with protection from black and from red. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may gain 1 life. So, Auriok Champion is literally a Soul's Attendant, but you pay 1 more mana to get protection from black and from red. Yeah. And I say it's more like a Soul's Attendant because the life gain is a May effect. It's not like Soul Warden and Essence Warden where you have to gain the life. Yeah. It's a really good card. Yeah. It can't be bolted, can't be removal because most removals are black. Yeah. It's pretty good. That's why many modern players run Auriok Champion in their sideboard against Burn instead of Soul's Attendant. Yeah. At least the humans deck. But yeah. Let's get to our number 6. And it is... we got a chaotic card in our number 6 spot. In the same block, there was confusion in the ranks. Yeah. And... yeah. Endless Whispers is literally also chaos because 4-mana enchantment, each creature has, when it dies, choose an opponent, that player takes the creature from the graveyard onto the battlefield under their control at end of turn. Not onto end of turn, at end of turn. That's a key thing. It's because when it dies... oh. Hello, Liz. How are you? Well, not just that, but it's a fun card as well, yeah. Because when it dies, it can also get passed on to another opponent. Like, it's absolute chaos as well. Like, confusion in ranks. 5-mana enchantment. Whenever an artifact, creature, or enchantment enters the battlefield, its controller chooses target enchantment another player controls that shares a type of it and change controls of those permanents. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. Yeah. Well, viewers, in case if you didn't know, I went to Insomnia, Dubai, and it was so fun. Like, I played Fortnite there, many other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, me too, I also like Pikachu. Well, yeah, confusion in the ranks, yeah. Its controller chooses a type permanent, another player controls it, shares a type of it, it's change control of those permanents. It's so good. Like, it's so chaotic, actually. Not really. Good, I just added number 6 spot because of chaos. Yeah. It's pure chaos, literally. And put grip of chaos, meaning literally it says a targets have to be selected at random. Yeah. So you do like endless whispers and confusion in the ranks and that. Like, okay, my creature dies. I have to choose an opponent at random. Okay, you take it. Confusion in the ranks triggers. Exchange it with a random creature. Take it. That gets swapped. Yeah, with that player. It's absolute chaos when all 3 are there. I just like chaos. I like chaotic things in Commander. That's also a reason why I also like Commander. Because of chaos. Yeah, let's get to our number 5. And it is... We got Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness is a 3-mana 2/1 human shaman with when she enters the battlefield, you may return type card from your graveyard to hand. It's literally like regrowth, but you pay 1 green for a 2/1. It's really good, actually. Like, brings back whatever you need, and yeah. And you also get a 2/1 creature, which you can bring back as well. If you're playing a graveyard deck, or just use it to attack or block or whatever. Let's get to our card number 4, and it is we got Engineered Explosives. Also a modern playable. It's played in many modern decks, just to wipe out many 1-mana stuff, 2-mana stuff. It's like Ratchet Bomb and Blast Zones and stuff like that. It's a mana artifacts, Sunburst. 2-mana, sack. Destroy each non-land permanent to CMC equal to number of charge counters on the Engineered Explosives. And it's really good. It's a powerful card. Like, just board wipes many stuff. It really ruins burn decks as well, because it just board wipes their 1-drops and stuff. Yeah, let's get to number 3. Golden free, and it is yeah, remember to do that if you haven't already. But yeah, of course. And if you do that, there will be a cool animation. That's better. Door to Nothingness. 5-mana artifact. Enters tapped. 10 mana. Double Wooburg. Tap. Oh yeah. 10 mana is actually the double Wooburg. Tap. Sack door. Target player dies. What? Yeah. 10 mana tap. Sack. Destroy target player. Like, kills the player. With 1 shot. 1 shot. And it kills someone. Yeah. 5 mana and 10 mana tap to kill someone. What the heck? Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. But not best. Because you still need the 5 mana to play it, then 10 mana to kill a player. But we got number 2 still. And it is we got Crucible of Worlds. Too bad it rotated out of Standard, but it was really played in Commander. It's a really Commander playable card. Yeah. It was played in Standard in those in pre-rotation Field of the Dead decks and any land strategy had Crucible of Worlds, because the lands that die, you can bring them back. Yeah. 3 mana, artifact. You may play lands from your graveyard. Yeah. You'd go like, how is this Standard legal? It's an M19 reprint. It's not Standard legal anymore. Don't worry. Neither is Scapeshift. Yeah. The thing is that Scapeshifts from Morning Tide, and Crucible of Worlds is from 5th Dawn. It's Crucible of Worlds still older than the other one. But yeah, it's good. Crucible of Worlds just plain good. But not the best. We got number 1. The main card of the podcast. Number 1.
Render Forest.
we got the Cauldron. Yes. Well, not the Cauldron, but Helm of Cauldron is our number 1. Yeah. Cauldron, well, Helm of Cauldron is the final piece of Cauldron. This makes up the end of our Cauldron series podcasts. Wait, why they? Well, you might. It would be cooler, like Merodin Block podcasts or Cauldron series podcast. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, just mention in the live chat, top chat, stream chat, or in the comments. Yeah, what would you call it? Well, Helm of Cauldron, 3 mana legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature has first strike, trample, and haste. 1 mana. If you control equipment named Helm of Cauldron, Sword of Cauldron, and Shield of Cauldron, create a 4/4 Cauldron and attach those to it. Equip for 2. And yeah, Shield of Cauldron is similar because 4 mana, legendary artifact equipment. Equipment named Sword of Cauldron, Shield of Cauldron, and Helm of Cauldron are indestructible. Equipped creatures indestructible, equip 4. And Sword of Cauldron is 4 mana, legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +5/+5, and it's Zao Touch. Equip 4. What I mean by Zao Touch is that when it deals damage to a creature, and it's out that creature. When you have all of them assembled together, you get a 9/9 Cauldron avatar with first strike, trample, haste, indestructible, and it's Zao Touch. So it practically never dies. Twice, like indestructible means it can't die in general. And also first strike is Zao Touch. Also in general doesn't die either because when it deals damage, it will Zao the creature even if it's indestructible. There's no way it will kill it. Yeah. First strikers, that's the thing. But indestructible also prevents that. Protection also prevents that, but indestructible also protects the Cauldron. Yeah. It's just plain good. Yeah, it's just plain good. But, well, yeah. That's it for this podcast. So, congratulations. You've reached the end of this podcast. So, why don't you just like and subscribe and follow if you haven't already? Stay tuned to our next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday, except for next podcast. Next podcast will be a premiere because I will be in Egypt. So, stay tuned to that as well. Yeah, but watch my videos too. Stay tuned to... Oh! Wait, Staff of Domination? Oh, what? Staff of Domination? Is that in the set? Oh! Staff of Domination. Was in this... It's not in this podcast. I guess Staff of Domination will be taking Acquire's number 9 spot. And finally, Sunstone, you don't deserve to be in this podcast. The true contender to this number 8. So yeah, hang on a moment. Yeah. Okay, so, plot twist. So, Staff of Domination is Staff of Domination is just good as well. Well, and well, okay. Not you, but you. There we go. And let's make that black. And yeah. And number 8. The Vedalken Orrery. Also takes number 8. But oh. Don't worry if it's conspiracy symbol. It's in 5th Dawn as well. Don't worry. That's better. Yeah. Hi, Stature. How are you? Well, any good cards from Mimeoplasm? I present to you the station combo. You see? Station combo. Okay. I will explain to you. Station combo. Summoning station and blasting station. Oh, wait, what? No. Well, summoning station, yeah. Creates, then just brings back a 1-mana artifact. Then just sacrifice artifact, sacrifice creature, untap. Yeah, it just goes infinite. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good thing for your Mimeoplasm. Also, Crucible will also be a good thing. Not door to nothingness. Endless Whispers? No, of course not. Well, Eternal Witness, you run it, I suppose, right? And Beacon of Unrest is a good card as well. Yeah. Everyone knows that. Beacon of Tomorrows and Nexus of Fate are also good. Yeah. Of course, Staff of Domination and the Vedalken Orrery. Yeah. And All Sun's Dawn was also a good one as well. Yeah. But, well, yeah. Hey, that might be a good premiere podcast idea. But next podcast will be premiere, Sultai is not color, it's a color combination, but not color. Yeah, next podcast will be a premiere of all the Ajanis from worst to best. But hey, next time I go on holidays, I will prepare a Sultai Commander cards premiere podcast top 10. But why not make it a top 20 and make it a normal podcast? Why not? Of course. Who cares about top 20 when you can even do top 20? Top 10 when you can do top 20, of course. Yeah, now it's the end of this podcast. So yeah, just like, subscribe, follow, share with friends, stay tuned to our next videos, streams, podcasts. Yeah, you know the rest. And bye. Okay. Happy Halloween!